3 of them per pit. And I'm just gonna stick it in kind of at an angle so it can hang down in there and get about the bottom half of the pit submerged in water. And it'll sit in there just like that. Hello YouTube gardeners, I'm at my greenhouse tonight. As you can tell, it's dark outside and it's nice and cozy in the greenhouse. We had a snowstorm yesterday morning and there's snow on the ground outside, but I believe my thermometer said 68, 58, excuse me, before I came out here just a minute ago. It's about 10 o'clock at night, so I was thinking that I need some more plants. It doesn't look like it from this angle, but I would like more plants and I would like to upsize my greenhouse. Hopefully within the next year anyway. And so I want to start growing some plants that'll take some time, kind of planning for the future, in hopes that when I get the bigger greenhouse, I can have some plants to really fill it in. I want a greenhouse that's big enough to act as kind of a sunroom or an addition to the house. Even though it's not attached, I want to be able to have somewhere to come sit. I want to have maybe some lawn furniture in here, lazy boy maybe even. I was thinking that I want an avocado tree for this greenhouse to start for this year, and then hopefully if I get that bigger one by next year, I will have some more trees that I can, or some more plants that I can have in the greenhouse to help make it feel nice and tropically, hopefully. I don't know if tropically is a word or not, but I said it, so we're gonna roll with it. So let's get going with avocado. I have already got some avocados that we ate today, and I saved the pits out of them. And the first thing we got to do is the ones that are going to be grown with the toothpick and water method are require the skin to be peeled off of it. Otherwise, that can really kind of rot and make the water gross. And if it starts to get any rot or any bacteria, the bad bacteria from any of that, then it's pretty much ensures that you're not going to get a good seed or a good growth out of that seed or that pit. So I'm going to go there. And all right, I got some avocado pits here. I'm peeling, and sometimes they peel easily, sometimes they don't. This one's looks like the top layer is coming off, but in some areas maybe there's another layer that I don't know much about the anatomy of avocado pit skin, but it looks like another layer of skin perhaps. At any rate, I've got 2 more seeds here or pits here that I'm going to be peeling the skins off. I'm only going to peel the skins off of this one and this one. I'll do the water method, toothpick method with these 2, but that one I'm going to plant in soil so we can get an idea of which way works better for us, which if we have success one way and not the other. It's not really a scientific experiment, just trying to see what we like better. I'll keep you updated as I go, but I'm not going to make you sit here and watch me peel the other one. All right, so you can see that I've got the 2 pits peeled. Those are the ones that are going to be going in these clear jars. I chose clear so you can see the root development as it goes. And so you know when it's getting close to the bottom of the jar, it's about time that you need to get it potted somewhere. And I've got a bucket of soil here already. This one is the Fox Farms Ocean Forest, I believe. And it's just, I grabbed a bag of it and I'm pretty pleased with how it's working. And that's what this one will go in. Now if you look at the avocado seed, if you pay attention when you're peeling one, there's always this kind of this flat spot, often has this circle on it. I still even see it on the peeled ones. But that's going to be the bottom. So when you plant it in the soil, it's going to be this way, kind of the pointier end up. And same thing when you're putting them in the jars here. The pointy end goes up, the flat end goes on the bottom. And you've probably seen the toothpick method on other videos, but one thing to keep in mind is you can kind of see the seam here on this one. There's other seams around on the pit. You want to avoid sticking toothpick in those seams. It might make the pit prematurely split before it's ready to. So I'm going to take a toothpick, 3 of them per pit, and I'm just going to stick it in kind of at an angle so it can hang down in there and get about the bottom half of the pit submerged in water. So like a tripod, you want to Get 3 of them in there to hold it and suspend it well. And it'll sit in there just like that. I'll fill the water up again until it's covering the bottom half. I'll do the other one in a minute off camera, but when I'm doing one with soil, I basically fill it up, pack it down a little bit, and then I get it to where the pit's about 1/2 inch below the surface. And I've seemed to have pretty good luck with that. So here we are there, about there. Make sure it's staying upright. Cover that in. I'm not going to pack it down hard or anything, but just enough to get it so it doesn't settle as much after I water it. I'm going to water this in and put the water in these, and then get them both on the heat mat. The heat mat will help speed up the germination process. I've had these take almost 2 months. On occasion they've taken that long, but most of the time I usually have a little bit faster, more like 2 to 3 weeks before I start seeing some splitting or some root growing out of the bottom. So I've got the water filled up about halfway up the pit. It's on the heat mat. I'm going to add some other things to the heat mat so it's not going to be completely bare like that and wasting the energy. And right here in this one, I forgot to mention that with avocado pits, you do want to keep them moist, just similar to how you treat most seeds. Keep it moist, but definitely not soggy.